All right, let's get right into it. If you're a new manager, think of this as a quick, practical coaching session just for you. We're going to talk about one of the absolute biggest and, yeah, toughest transitions you'll ever make in your career. That jump from being an amazing individual performer to being a truly effective leader. So, does this sound familiar? I mean, really familiar? You got the promotion. You were thrilled. But now? Now you just feel like you're drowning. You're trying to keep all your old plates spinning while somehow also managing a whole team. It's a classic feeling. And look, the very first thing you need to hear is this: you are absolutely not alone. This feeling is totally normal. Pretty much every new leader on the planet goes through it. It's just a sign that you're in that messy middle part of a huge transition. But let's be honest, it's not a sustainable way to work, right? You can't keep that up forever. There's actually a name for this. We call it the doer's trap, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You've fallen back on what you know, on what got you here in the first place, just doing the work yourself. I mean, it makes sense. That's how you succeeded before. But, and this is a big but, there's a huge problem with that strategy now. This right here, this is the core conflict. This is the big paradox every new leader has to wrestle with. The exact skills that got you noticed and promoted, being the expert, the fastest one, the person who always had the answer. Those are now the very things that can stop you and your team from ever really growing. So to get out of this trap, you have to do something kind of radical. You have to completely change how you define success. It's not about you anymore. It really requires a total rewrite of what a good job even means. And this simple little shift, it's everything. It's so powerful. Before, your value was all about what you produced, your personal output. Now, your value is measured by what your team produces. When they succeed, you succeed. Your job isn't to build the thing anymore. Your job is to create the environment where the thing gets built brilliantly by others. So, if you're not supposed to be the main doer anymore, then what? What is your job exactly? Well, you can basically break down your new job description into 3 brand new essential roles. First up, you are the enabler. So instead of just grabbing the keyboard to finish that report yourself because, it's just faster, your job is to ask, okay, what's stopping my team from knocking this report out of the park? And then you go get them the data or the template or the training they need. You enable them to do amazing work. Second, you become the path clearer. Think of yourself as the snowplow for your team. You're always looking ahead, scanning for roadblocks. Is there some annoying bureaucratic process in the way? Is a key piece of software on the fritz? Your job is to get in there, solve those bigger problems, and just clear the path so your team can really get moving. And this brings us to the third and honestly the most important role you have now, the capacity builder. This is the real game changer. See, anyone can just do a task, but leaders build the ability of their team to do any task. Every single project isn't just about getting something done, it's a chance to make someone on your team smarter, more capable, and way more confident. Okay, let's make this super practical. Let's look at how these 2 different mindsets, the doer versus the leader, play out in a situation you are, I guarantee it, going to face, probably this week. So imagine someone on your team is stuck on a project. Your old doer instinct is screaming, ugh, just give it to me, I'll finish it. It feels faster in the moment, right? But what you've actually done is you've just stolen a learning opportunity from them. The leader response? You sit down with them and you get curious. You ask that one simple, powerful question. What's blocking you? And then you guide them, you coach them to find their own solution. See the difference? One way solves a problem for a day. The other builds a problem solver for a lifetime. Ultimately, this whole mindset shift is about playing the long game. Your goal isn't just to survive this quarter's deadlines. Your real goal is to build a team that's so strong and capable they can hit any target that gets thrown at them long into the future. You're not just leading for results, you're leading for growth. I want you to let this one really sink in. This should be your new mantra. It's not about how many hours you personally grind it out. It's not about how many items you check off your own to-do list. Your success, your real success, is measured by how much the people on your team have grown under your leadership. Their growth is your new bottom line. So here's your challenge. The next time, and it will happen soon, that your old doer instinct kicks in and you're about to just take over a task, I want you to just pause, stop for a second, and ask yourself this one question. How can I turn this moment from being about proving my own competence into an opportunity to build up someone else's? Because That's where real leadership actually begins.